I hope you guys overcome all that you choose not to speak on in your day-to-day, and I love you guys. Peace.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on.
Good morning, beautiful people. It is rest day. I am 5 weeks and a day out from show. So I'm going to be taking you guys through my full day of eating during depletion. Basically, all that means is that I very consistently want to be depleting and reuptaking my glycogen. So that unfortunately means less carbs. So very soon things are going to ramp up. Very soon things are going to ramp up. My energy is going to drop. My training frequency has dropped ever so slightly. So instead of doing 4 on 1 off, I'm going to be doing 2 on 1 off, which I also am not too big a fan of, but part of the process. Name of the game is going to be protecting my mind with this phase. The last time I was like pretty consistently depleted, it was really impacting me mentally, both in terms of my ability to focus throughout my days, but just in general mood. My mood swings got a lot worse, so I'm bracing for that. Definitely a lot of praying, just for clarity and peace of mind and guidance, and a lot of list making. I realized that if I can sit there and at least create like a rough outline of my day in like my notes app, and I make it as a checklist, and I just impose following that checklist as strictly as possible, it does keep me very on task throughout my day. And then if I lack things to do, finding ways to keep myself busy. Next you see me will be my first meal of the day. Also guys, before we get started, I just want to say that I deeply appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me recently. It has seriously helped to fuel this prep for me, in a literal sense and in a mental capacity. I mean, you guys reaching out and sending nice messages to me really does give me a lot of the strength that I have on a day-to-day basis to just keep pushing forward. And in the literal sense as well, because when you guys use my code with Controlled or Blackstone Labs or Raw, or if you guys sign up for coaching, that money is quite literally feeding me and getting my bills paid, which takes a lot of stress out of the situation that I've been in for a while. And so I am deeply grateful to all of you that have been supporting this journey, all right? Love you guys. Breakfast has been prepared. We got a ghost straw bango to start caffeinating for the day, because that's the only way I'm gonna get through any of it. And then we have 71 grams of the peanut butter cup elevate, the best flavor, with 35.2 grams of the peanut butter isolate protein from Raw. The raw peanut butter is by far my favorite flavor when it comes to isolates. It just tastes like peanut butter, man, especially if you make it into a whey drip. It is quite literally peanut butter, but with the precise macros that you're probably looking for, which is just straight protein, no fat. A couple grams of carbs, negligible. So I'm about to mix this up, about to eat this, get some coaching work done, and then I'm going to drop off some Depop packages, which if you guys want to shop any of my stuff that I don't wear anymore, I try and price everything really well based on the condition and its value. Like anything from Control, let's say, that I have that I'm selling, I try to mark down at least 15-20% from retail, and that's presuming it's dead stock. If it's not dead stock, then I'll drop it by an even larger margin. My account name is Pedro Tried Selling. I do my best to just keep that updated when I'm like, you know, moving stuff out and stuff like that, because I am going to be moving soon, which is exciting and nerve-wracking between prep and life and stuff like that. I'm also, you guys have probably noticed, rocking the Smoke collection. This is going to be coming out on April 4th. You got these 3-packs, the Smoke sweatpants. These are the great ones. I can show you guys later on in the video. But over there, we've got the pump covers, the zip up, the tees and the beaters and stuff like that. I'll do a whole little showcase, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're gonna get this meal in, we're gonna get some work done, and then I will likely reconvene with you guys for my next meal. All right, what's up guys? Looking at the midday, I got like 350-ish grams sweet potatoes with some white chocolate peanut butter whey drip over it and a tiny little bit of cinnamon sugar just to spice things up flavor-wise. Gotta slam this. Got a bunch of work done. Just gonna watch some more Joe Bart on my MacBook and then go run some errands. So I will see you guys for my next meal. All right, what's up, guys? Low-key forgot to record my next meal as well. I'm really bad at the whole full day of eating thing, especially for the YouTube. But it was 62 grams of minute jasmine rice, 195 grams or 190 grams of cooked tilapia, and then I mixed in some spinach and some salsa. It was a big, beautiful bowl. Next time I make it, I will try and get a picture of it, probably put it up on my Instagram story, something like that. That was really, really yummy. I'm about to go shower, do my face care and stuff like that, start getting ready for bed, and then I'll show you guys what my 300 grams of potatoes looks like before I demolish it and then go to bed. Alright, what's up, guys? It's like the middle of the night. I went to bed at like 9 and now it's midnight something. Low-key forgot to record my potato meal, but it's literally just 300 grams of yellow potatoes. Put a touch of ketchup on the side so I can, But we got some cool news though. I'm gonna be adding 15 grams of fat to my day of eating. So I get to have real life peanut butter, which if you've been keeping up with my content, you know I've been fighting to try and replicate and emulate for a long time. So I am very excited to add that in and be able to enjoy that. Yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna rope in the clips from posterior into this video. So this will end up being the first half of the video, and then we're gonna roll this over into Good morning. I want to talk about something that I think has been lost greatly societally, whether we're talking about modern day Christians, whether we're talking about agnostics, atheists. I think the world at large has lost its understanding in the value of servitude. And it's something that I've noticed, funnily enough, through content creation. And a lot of the people that I've met these last couple years. You, as a content creator, you are, especially if you're somebody who is approaching or you have reached the point already even where you're doing this full time, you are gifted an opportunity to help a lot of people, whether it be through giving them motivation, whether it be through leading by example, and whether it be through just talking to the people that support you. Because I know what it's like to randomly get that opportunity to talk to the person that you look up to, and to feel how much it can impact you. Even if it's a really simple conversation, even if the contents of it aren't necessarily that deep, it can be a very powerful thing for the person who reached out to you. And I think that those types of moments, that way of supporting those who support you, it's an easy way to help to serve others, but it's also a beautiful way because it provides them with something so unique, something so invaluable nowadays, which is being seen. I've always had friends in my life. I've always had parents that have loved me, but I spent so much of my life feeling unseen, feeling not understood, not acknowledged even. And so part of my motivation for starting to post in the first place was very simply to be seen. And now I've gotten to a point where people send me messages and they tell me their stories. And there's such a gratitude that they always show just for a quick 5-minute conversation. And at first, it was like, dude, like why are you so, like, stop, like you were just having a conversation. And I still try to, let them know of the fact that there's nothing special necessarily about being able to have that conversation with me, but there is, because for one reason or another they look up to me and they got the opportunity to be seen by me. And I remember what it was like to be willing to kill for something like that, you know what I mean? And it's such an easy thing to do, to just listen to someone. It isn't like, going out and organizing a whole ass charity and a food drive or putting hours into a soup kitchen, but it is a beautiful means by which to show support to and help someone else through the things that they might be going through, the challenges that they might be facing. So whether you make content or you've never posted a video in your life, go out of your way to find at least one person who, even if you just think so, even if you're not sure, just allow them to feel seen by you, to be heard, to be understood. Because it's really, really shocking sometimes to witness the impact of something that simple. But yeah, I did a really bad job with this full day of eating, so I apologize. Today I'm gonna record my lift, so the next video will be a pull with leg posterior. But if you watched all the way through, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support that so many of you have been giving me recently. It seriously, it gives me a lot of the strength that I have now to do anything that I do. April 4th, the smoke drop comes out. Code Pedro will help you save money on that or support one of the many other ambassadors or athletes on the team. It is definitely one of our best drops that we've done. I think the best drop that Controlled has done, period. If you guys are shopping at Raw for pre or protein or Blackstone, Code Pedro also there, can help you save money, would support me. And yeah, I love you guys. I hope you guys overcome all that you choose not to speak on in your day-to-day, and I love you guys. Peace.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, will always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?